Hello everyone, this is Priyasha from XAT, and in this video we're going to talk about a slight strategy change for those who are actually not getting the maximum results out of certain things, or for the ones who are planning to start right now also and want to prepare in the last 25 days, anything as such. Or if you people haven't given any mocks yet and you people want something specific to understand that when to give the mock, when is the right time and things like that. For all of you, here's this video. So let me just quickly that what you need to do and understand in this video. The first thing is I will be telling you the appropriate time for giving the mocks. As you see, I have made a table over here, and the title of the video also talks about the same, that when is the correct time to attempt the mocks for the XAT examination. So taking it into consideration that you will have to give at least 5 mocks, because that is the most ideal time suited over here. So 5 mocks at least is what I am covering in this schedule for the next coming 25 days. And if you have already given mocks, then very good, you're in a better stance. And for the ones who haven't started giving mocks yet, guys, उठ जाओ, अब तो दे दो mock, बिना mock के नहीं होता कुछ. Okay, so let's start giving mocks right now. So starting off with the first one, that is tomorrow. So I assume that you people will feel very motivated after watching this video and would go and give a mock, no matter how much preparation you have done. बस जाइए और mock दीजिए. When you give mock, okay, on 14th, what should be your strategy after giving the mock? This is important, and this is what I'm going to explain in this video here. Okay, so this is what I learned in one of my classes. Okay, yesterday I had a class where I learned about a technique called a SMART technique, and I really wished that I could have applied it and could have done much better what I have done right now. Okay, maybe I would have got 100 percentile in that. But anyways, just kidding. So wanted to tell you this, that there's a SMART technique which you should surely apply, not only to achieve your goals regarding the entrance examinations, but to achieve any goal in life. So the full form is, we will be starting here with specific. Okay, so you must be hearing people saying that, okay, I will be studying quants today. Oh sir, excuse me, what quants, what chapter, how many questions, what topic, what exactly, how, what level, things like that. So you are always thinking that I will do this tomorrow, I will do that tomorrow, but you do never make a specific goal. So the first problem lies here, and if you really want to get rid of it, please make your goals specific. For example, if you give a mock tomorrow, that is on 14th, when you analyze it the same day, please make a note of it and try to learn and understand that what are you going to read on 15. Like I've already made a video on quant targets, right, everyday targets. So when I have done half of your job, I have already told you what you have to study on which day. Now how much, okay, that is what is being covered in measurable. So your goals should be measurable and specific. That means you will write, just like in essays, you will write that I will be studying time, speed, distance tomorrow and would at least do 30 questions from it. This is a specific and a measurable goal. At the same time, A stands for achievable. Okay, so something which is achievable. Of course, please don't go and say that I will finish the entire book tomorrow. No, because dissatisfaction is a very, very, very dangerous thing. You should not feel dissatisfied out of your own self. So make a small and a better achievable target, like I'll do 30 questions, and if at all the questions were easier or you were able to do it faster, you can do 35 questions and then praise yourself for doing 5 more extra questions. You know, that happiness, that bonus will be very, very helpful for you to keep you motivated for the rest of the preparation. And then one very essential thing is relevant. Your goals should be relevant, guys. Relevant. Now where does this relevant picture comes in? The picture comes in especially when you're planning or preparing for the GDPI rounds simultaneously, or preparing for the essays or the current affairs simultaneously. Sometimes we are carried away by the news, or let's say any article or any information, and we start researching about it a little more. So suppose I gave myself a time that, okay, I'll open Instagram, I'll just read through the XAT page information, static GK, current GK, vocab pages and all that, and I'll close Instagram within 15 minutes. excuse me, but sorry, that really does not happen, because suddenly a suggestion comes up or a reel and you start watching reels and reels and reels and reels and reels. So yeah, that is where you lose relevancy. So the best thing is, when you are making a timetable or a schedule, or in my previous video only I told you that the best way to practice essay writing is to start for planning how will you have your day the next day, or write down what did you do today. When you do that, for example, if you plan out what will you do tomorrow, for example, I write down 5 things, okay, that I'll go to college, I'll read the case study given to me before the class, after the class I will make a quick revision of what we learned in the class, I'll make videos, and I'll spend some time with my family also. So if my family needs me because of any reason, I'll be there with them definitely. These are the 5 things I wrote down. Now I'll start numbering them. The first priority for me is my family, so I'll say that okay, if my family says that you have to do this, Priyasha, go and get this thing from the market, I will do that, keeping all the things aside, keeping my college, keeping my videos, everything aside. The second priority for me is definitely to quick revise the concepts which were taught to me in the class, because that's the best way possible to get a brilliant grade in the college, that you don't have to be worried about the end sems or the mid sems, okay, you have to just be worried about that what was taught today in the class, I read it today itself and now it's clear in my mind. The third priority is to read the case study and go, otherwise people, professors will kick you out of the class, and I don't want that to happen to me. So my third priority is this. My fourth priority is definitely sorry to say this, but college, going to college and doing the college assignments and stuff. And my fifth priority is videos, okay. So this is how I prioritize my things, and that is how I find what is relevant to me and what is not. So when you're planning out your day and writing down the things you're going to do, number them after writing them fully, so that you can know that what is the first thing in the day you should do, or what is more essential. Suppose an emergency pops up and instead of studying for 5 hours you can only study for 2 hours, then which topic will you study in that 2 hours? You don't have to think much about it. That is what relevancy will help you in. And the last and the most important for me is time bound. Every activity of yours should be time bound. If you are saying that you will do quants 30 questions, it's not that you will take all 3 hours to do those 30 questions. 30 questions in 1.5 hours maximum, and that's time bound. If you can't do this, leave that and move ahead to the second topic, because as I've already told you, you are being here a good manager. You have to try being a good manager, and manager will not waste his entire time in just one department. He has to make sure that everything is working smooth and fine. So यहाँ पर आकर हमारी differences दिखती हैं हमें, okay. So try to make your goals a smarter goal, okay, goal which is smart. Now to come back to the relevancy of the topics and the mocks, the first mock you should give on 14th, okay. Now after giving that mock, what will you do? You will analyze where you got maximum marks, where you got moderate marks, and where you got minimum marks. I'll take a very quick example. Let's say you scored the maximum marks in a verbal section, and you got moderate marks in DM section, and you got minimum marks in the quant section. Just an example, okay. This is just case 1 I am talking about. So in this case, how will you go around? If you see how many days I have left between the second mock, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days. I have left you for 7 days and asked you to take the mock after 7 days on the 8th day. So till these 7 days, what will you do? Guys, if you are starting right now, please, I request you, don't think that only studying for 3 hours will help you in the any section of the XAT, okay. So at least 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours dedicated work I need from you, including watching my video, doing the practice, and your own self reflection, okay. So 6 hours is all in all a minimum of what I ask for you. So how will you divide this? You will divide it in the ratio of 3:2:1. So the one in which you scored the minimum, give it 3 hours in a day out of 6 hours. The one in which you scored moderate, give it 2 hours in a day. 3:2:1. This is how you will continue for the next 7 days, and then on the 8th day you will give another mock, okay. Now on giving this mock, there are chances that the maximum, minimum and moderate will change, okay. And let's say that after this, okay, after working on this, now what happens? Let's take another scenario where your mod, minimum and maximum will change. Now your moderate has become quant, your maximum has become DM, and your minimum has become BA. So you are like, oh my god, something which was my maximum has now come to minimum because of giving 1 hour a day. So automatically it will get balanced out. How? Because you still have 1 2 3 4 5 days in your hand. So for the next 5 days, 3 hours for verbal, 2 hours for quant, and 1 hour for DM. And this is how you will continue for the next 5 days. Take your third mock on 28th of December, and then you will have 1, 2, 3 days left in your hand. And then according to whatever is your minimum, maximum and moderate, you will change the hours and give your fourth mock. Your last mock should be given by 5th of January only, not later than that, because uske baad you are expected just to revise the concepts and stay as cool and calm as possible. Just go through the answers of your previous mock and that will be more than enough. 5th of January ke baad you are not expected to do anything which is worth starting new. And one very major update for all of you from this channel. The first video which you are going to get after this is gonna be on see, I'm not giving you the order, but 3 videos are on pipeline and I'm working on them simultaneously. Last class, I mean in my college, last class I had a class of communications where my tutor, where my professor was talking about a poem for 5 to 10 minutes, and it really gave me a hunch, okay, that maybe this poem is important for you people. So I'll be doing a poem video which is expected, okay. I'll be telling you that it is expected because my professor was so dearly talking about it for a very long time. Now making a video will help you in 2 ways. If it really comes, it will be a bombastic thing, okay, and if it does not even come, will help you in understanding how you will deal with a poem which is a non-PYQ, definitely, okay. So I'll be doing that for sure. And the second thing I'll be doing on this channel is the XAT specific RCs, okay. This has been asked for by many people, so I will be telling you how are the XAT RCs different from others, and I'll be giving you a list of RCs or material where you can practice from, and those RCs are more close to the XAT level, so I'll be directing you towards that. Be a part of my Telegram group, okay. And the third one, very very essential and very very important, that is the DM note making strategy. I have been talking about it in many videos but haven't given you a live demo. So I'll be giving you a demo on how as a student you people will actually read a DM and try making notes. Because see, if you start making notes from now also, there will be some around 20 scenarios maximum which will be covered in the DM, and you will see that you have grabbed the trend already, and now you will be able to maximize your score. So these 3 videos are in pipeline. Stay in tune with the channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notified of all the new videos. And if you go without subscribing to the channel, then it will be a very big sin for you people, okay. I'm just not joking here, because I'm really working hard for you people. I have been, because I'm now getting again a lot of assignments, and managing it is again becoming difficult for me. So still I'm doing it, so please subscribe to the channel and share it more and more and more, because the number of people watching it versus the number of people on my channel are not matching, and the unsubscribed ones are watching it more. 58% have unsubscribed, are the unsubscribers or the non-subscribers who are watching my videos. ये पाप मत करो यार, ठीक है, सब्सक्राइब कर लो, फ्री है, समझे. Alright then, if you like the video, then please like it, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself and keep studying hard, okay, because these last 25 days are going to judge or determine your future, okay. So please work hard. See you in the next video. Thank you.